We know that weather was an impact elsewhere
huge.
too.
Yeah, especially north of Charlotte. We said today would be kind of like an all or nothing kind of day. And
yeah, and it was, right?
You either saw nothing or you got a whole bunch of storms. And that's the way it's been today. The storms are finally beginning to push out of the area.
Okay.
As we take a look at the radar, you could still see one warning left. That's for Richmond County. That's the last little cluster of storms. But we still have a pretty strong cell there near Albemarle. That was the storm that produced all the lightning across our area. You see some of the flood warnings and the severe thunderstorm warnings. This is going to be an ongoing issue in central North Carolina tonight. The severe thunderstorm watch, I should say, was pushed off to the east. We have canceled all of it for our area, so no longer any watch or warnings in effect. But look at that swath of hail to the north. Saw a lot of hail here between 9 and 10 o'clock in Kannapolis, Concord, Harrisburg, North Charlotte, and then out towards up areas of southern Cleveland County. The area was really north of 85 most of the night, as that's where we expected to see the largest cluster. And sure enough, that tracked just north of Charlotte and pushed off to the east. Now, temperatures overnight are going to be pretty mild with the moisture out there. We'll fall back into the mid and upper 60s, but a much calmer night after we get these storms out of here. Tomorrow, beautiful day, mostly sunny, a lot like the daylight hours today. Temperatures will climb up close to 90 tomorrow under mostly sunny skies, but we won't have the evening storms that we had tonight. That weak front pushes through the area. Low pressure moves out. Again, we should be mostly dry the next couple of days. There's going to be always that little tiny 10-20% chance of a pop-up shower in the mountains and foothills, but the heat and humidity will build this week, and eventually we will see a higher chance for a few pop-up showers and storms as we get close to the weekend, but nothing like today. Today was kind of a rare setup for severe weather in June. Typically, we don't have this huge hail threat like we had today. So we'll be less than a 10% chance in the next couple of days. But going into the weekend, I know it's the weekend, but don't worry. It's only a 40% chance for late afternoon, evening thunderstorms that pop up during the heating of the day. One thing we're going to see a return of, the humidity. We really started to feel it today and really yesterday. Haven't seen anything yet. Wait till we get to this weekend. Dew points in the mid to upper 70s. The air you could wear is back. This is the first really legit heat and humidity of the summer. The 7-day rainfall forecast shows just a scattered variety in the next couple days. I wouldn't anticipate seeing anything too widespread, but the pattern is certainly changing. We've had a really cool start to summer. Most of June is going to be below average, but the heat dome is starting to build back into the southern part of the country. Now, we're not going to go way ahead above schedule or above average, but we are going to see those temperatures nose just a little bit above, which is now 89 as our average high. I expect to see some low 90s as we go into the weekend and start to look at the 6 to 10 day outlook, which puts us into 4th of July. Yeah, temperatures trending, probably about 20-30% chance of being above average by next week. Tomorrow, warm day, 70s in the mountains under sunny skies here in the Piedmont, mid to upper 80s under mostly sunny skies across the Piedmont, including Metrolina. Temperatures in the upper 80s. In a few spots, we'll touch 90 tomorrow, but get used to that. The Guy Roofing 7-day forecast shows here comes the 90s. You know, we have only seen 3 so far this year. Boy, we're going to make up for that. Look at this. Over the next 7 days, temperatures low 90s going into the weekend. And let's look ahead 10 days because now we can see the 4th of July. Temperatures in the upper 80s and maybe a pop-up storm next Tuesday.